Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. We are from Group 5. Today we are going to present our task for ESC3017 Biosphere Ecology. Before we start to presenting, maybe we can introduce ourselves first. I will start first. My name is WAFFA MAISARAH binti JAINI. My metric number is 212583. Next.
My name is Jing. My matrix number is 211250.
Hi everyone, my name is FARAH HAIFA binti MOHAMAD FAIRUS and my matrix number is 211060.
Hi everyone, my name is IRDINA and my matrix number is 212425.
Hello everyone, my name is SYAHIDAH NAJMA binti MOHD SHAQAWI. My matrix number is 211680.
Okay, so I will start sharing screen. You guys can see it, right?
Yes.
So basically, we have 9 slides. Each slide takes around 1 minute or more. So I will start first for the introduction. For this task, our group has already selected black-footed ferrets species since it's one of the most endangered mammals in North America. In our presentations, we will share the information about the species in terms of habitats, population size, food interaction with other species, behavior, defense mechanism, treats, rehabilitation action, and its result, progress, or other information that relevant. So, black-footed ferrets, also known as the American polecat or prairie dog hunter, it is one of a species of mustelic native to Central North America. The black-footed ferret is roughly the size of a mink and similar in appearance to the European polecat and the Asian steppe polecat. As you guys can see, this one is black-footed ferret. On the middle is European polecat and the right hand side is Asian steppe polecat. Next.
So I will talk about the habitat of the black-footed ferret. So they live in savanna or grassland. We can usually found them in short or middle grass, prairies, and rolling hills of North America. They live in the abandoned burrows of prairie dogs, and they usually use these complex underground tunnels for shelter and hunting. So you can see at the right hand side, the two photos shows the abandoned burrows of prairie dogs. And then the population size of the black-footed ferret is around 340 in the wild and 301 in captivity. In the year of 1982, they are first listed as endangered species. And when 1996, they become extinct in the wild. And until the year of 2008, they downgraded back to the endangered species. As you can see at the left-hand side, down there, the IUCN red list status of the black-footed ferret is endangered, and their current population trend is decreasing. Next.
Okay, now I will talk about food. What black-footed ferret eat? Black-footed ferret eats prairie dogs. How black-footed ferret eats prairie dog? So it slithers down the prairie dog's tunnels and kills the prairie dog with a quick bite of the back of the neck. Next is black-footed ferret rely heavily on prairie dogs, not only for their homes, but also for food. Other information about prairie dogs, they make up of 90% prairie black-footed ferrets diets, with the remaining of 10% is for the what we call mice and gophers and other rodents. Also, one ferret eats a prairie dog about every 3 days. Other than that, if black-footed ferret cannot find prairie dog, it also eats other small mammals like mice, gophers, and ground squirrel. This one is prairie dog, this one is mice, and gophers, also this one ground squirrels. That's it. Next.
Okay, so now we are moving to how black-footed ferret interact with other species. So basically, black-footed ferret is a solitary animal, it doesn't interact with other species because it lives underground. It only an exception when in a breeding season and when the female black-footed ferrets are caring for their kids. Then they will interact. Okay, then black-footed ferret is a nocturnal animal. They are mostly active at night but sleep in the day. Then black-footed ferret is also a fossorial. They mostly live underground. They will dig the ground. Okay, so an additional information, how do black-footed ferrets communicate? Black-footed ferret is a very vocal animal. It will hiss to show their agitation or fear, and the female black-footed ferret will whimper to encourage their kids to follow them, and the male black-footed ferret will chatter during the breeding. That's it.
Okay, next, we'll proceed with the behavior. So, like Farah already mentioned that black-footed ferret is mostly nocturnal and spend most of its time on the ground. And yes, it's very vocal and he chatters and whimpers a lot. And black-footed ferret is also very playful, and young black-footed ferrets often wrestle with each other. Then they're also active mostly during the night with peak hours around dusk. Okay, so next, they're also considered an alert, agile, and curious mammal and are known to exhibit keen sense of smell, sight, and hearing. So the next, I will explain about the defense mechanism of black-footed ferrets. So they're using their sharp teeth and sharp claws and their long slender body to defend themselves. As you can see at the photo, even though they look so small and cute, but the teeth is dangerous, quite dangerous. The ferret will try to bite their enemies or threats because their teeth are extremely sharp and it will want the predator slowing it down. And also the next picture, as you can see, the small claws, but yet it's quite sharp. So it will allow the ferret to warn its predator. And the long, flexible, slender body allows the black-footed ferret to hide in a burrow and wait until the predator has left. So yes, that's it. That's all.
Okay, this is some traits for black-footed ferret. The first is loss of habitat and prairie dogs. Without sustainable population of their main food source, prairie dogs, the black-footed ferrets cannot survive. Then, over the last 100 years, prairie dog colonies across the waste have been brought and poisoned across vast areas. Then lastly, more than 95% of the historic prairie dog range has been lost. Then secondly, is plague disease. A new threat is the exotic disease plague, which arrived in North America in the 1900s. The plague can wipe out entire prairie dog colonies. Then the remaining 2% to 4% of colonies of prairie dogs today are relatively small and fragmented, often spread by great distances. As we can see, the first picture is an example clone of black-footed ferret. And the second is black-footed ferret when it got plague disease. Okay, then rehabilitation action and its result. What we got is restoring black-footed ferret populations. Once thought to be globally extinct, black-footed ferret are making a comeback. For the last 30 years, concerted efforts from many state and federal agencies, zoos, Native American tribes, conservation organizations, and private landowners had given black-footed ferrets a second chance to survival. Then today, recovery efforts have helped restore the black-footed ferret population to nearly 300 animals across North America. After that, although great strides have been made to recover the black-footed ferret, habitat loss and disease remain key threats to this highly endangered species. 15 black-footed ferrets are being released into prairie dog colonies on the Fort Belknap Reservation in September 2015. Then, black-footed ferrets were first introduced on the reservation in 1997, but an outbreak of sylvatic plague swept through the release sites in 1999 and decimated population of ferrets and prairie dogs, the ferret's main food item. Since then, prairie dog population have rebounded. New plague management tools are in place, and the Fort Belknap Fish and Wildlife Department, in partnership with the World Wildlife Fund, Defenders of Wildlife and U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, are working together to return the mass bandit of the prairie to the reservation. Then, a total of 52 ferrets were released in 2013 and 2014. That's all from me.
So let me conclude our presentation. For your information, the population of black-footed ferret is now in the trend of decreasing. What we human can do is try to protect the wildlife habitat so that the black-footed ferret or other endangered species can continue to survive in the earth, and later generation can still seeing this very cute black-footed ferret in the future. So that's all from us. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.